Have you ever started something that mattered deeply to you? Maybe it was a program that you wanted to launch, or a vision that you wanted to launch, or your business. And then somewhere along the way, life started lifing. And when that happened, you told yourself that you come back to it. And you meant to, but weeks turned into months, and months turned into years. And now the dream that once felt so alive seems so distant. If that's you, this episode is your gentle reminder that it's not over, right? Finishing what you started isn't about forcing yourself to hustle harder. It's about remembering why you began and reconnecting to the version of you who believed it was possible. Join me and let's talk about it. Hello, beautiful one. Thanks for tuning in and welcome to Business by Design podcast. Your next level starts here. This is the 10-minute reset for women entrepreneurs who know there's another level waiting for them. Hi, I'm Valerie Priester, your host and your mindset and strategy catalyst. Each week, you'll get two essentials: a mindset reset to quiet the self doubt that keeps you circling the same plateau, and a strategic architect move, a practical step you can plug into your business before the episode even ends. Listen, this is what I promise: no fluff, just focused clarity so you can trade busy work for purposeful and powerful momentum. Are you ready? Let's design your victory starting now. So let's start with the truth. The truth is, every visionary woman, right? Woman entrepreneur hits a point where motivation dips or life happens. As women, we are created to be the nurturers. We are created to be the ones to take care of everything and everyone, right? And so oftentimes life can get in the way of our dream or creating our dream. And when that happens, when motivation takes a real dip for whatever reason, it's not because you're lazy, it's not because you're inconsistent, although sometimes that might be true, or it's not because you lack discipline, right? That could be true sometimes too. But it's really just because you're human. We're human and we got to accept that and know that, right? Your brain loves beginnings. Think about it. Every time you get a vision of something that you want, or an idea, or something that that just lights you up, it's the rush of the new idea. It's the rush of the new goal, or the fresh energy that comes with that, right? And our brain loves that. But when progress slows down, or when results take longer than we expected, right? That same brain starts to whisper things in our ear like, maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe it's the wrong time, especially when life starts lifing, right? Maybe it's the wrong time. Maybe I should wait until I feel like I'm ready again, right? All of those things start to swirl in our mind and keep us from moving forward. Here's what I want you to remember: motivation is fleeting, it always is, but commitment is sacred. Commitment is what keeps you moving forward when the excitement has left the room, right? Commitment is what transforms a good idea into real impact. And commitment, real soul aligned commitment, the kind that I help my clients discover, right? It doesn't come from pressure, it comes from purpose. Now, I've coached many women who have had great ideas, great visions, right? Created beautiful programs. And oftentimes they're sitting there unfinished. They're sitting in their Google Drive for years, for months, right? Just sitting there. And every time they think about picking it up again, doubt sets in. Well, when we really do the work to dig deep into what's really happening in that moment, it wasn't just about procrastination. It was more about protection. Now, let me explain that. They were protecting themselves from the possibility of disappointment, right? From the story that if I finish this and it doesn't work, then I'll just prove my own doubt. I'll prove it to be right, right? But once they saw that, once they realized that that's what was happening, everything changed. I helped them to build a simple plan, right? Taking one micro action a week and focusing not on finishing the project, but on finishing the fear, the doubt, the things that were keeping them from moving forward. And within about 6 weeks, right, each of them returned to whatever that project was. Again, whether it was launching a new program, starting a business, whatever it was, they returned to their dream with more confidence, with more clarity, right? And the project didn't change. What changed was their belief that this was possible and that I can do this. So it's all about the reframe. Okay. So if you've been circling something that's unfinished, right? A dream, a plan, a promise to yourself, here's a gentle nudge to help you move forward. And let me tell you, you don't need to feel ready. You just need to remember why you started. So here's how to reignite that sparkle. Number one, revisit the original why, right? Write down what this goal meant to you when you first said yes to it. Not the surface reason, but the soul reason. I want you to dig a little bit deeper. What's the soul reason that you wanted to do this project? And then release the old timeline because that's done, right? Stop beating yourself up for it. Just release that timeline. Progress doesn't expire. The date on the calendar has nothing to do with the destiny that's in your heart. I'm going to say that again. The date on the calendar has nothing to do with the destiny that's in your heart, right? So release the old timeline, set a new timeline, recommit out loud. That's number 3. Recommit out loud. Tell a mentor, tell a friend, right? Even tell yourself in the mirror, I'm finishing this. I'm seeing it through, right? When your words meet action, that's when energy shifts. Now, if you have trouble following through on this on your own, that's when you know you need to get help. That's when someone like me can come along and hold you accountable to finishing this project, whatever it is, right? Finishing what you started is really an act of love, not just for your business, but for your future self. The woman that you're becoming is waiting on the other side of follow through. She's there. She knows that you can do this. We just have to get you to the place where you know that you can do this. And I believe in you because I know it's possible. That dream, that vision, that goal that you have, it was given to you for reason. It was given to you so that you can have a greater impact in this world. And the longer you let it sit and wait, the longer you keep destroying your own confidence and your own belief in yourself, right? This is your time. And all you ever have to do is say yes. I say this all the time to my clients. All you ever have to do is say yes to it. And when you say yes to it, the universe conspires to make everything align so that you can have the dream, the vision, the goal that you are going after. And you can have it with a lot less hustle, right? A lot less chaos, but with grace and ease. That's what's possible for you when you say yes to yourself. Remember, designing your victory is a choice. Start by honoring the promises that you made to yourself and finish what you started. Now is the time. We'll see you next time. Well, my amazing ones, that's your focus shift for today. If it sparked a new thought, follow the show and share it with a friend who's also ready for clarity. For those of you that have been following me, I want you to know I truly appreciate you. For those that are new to me, thank you for tuning in and I hope you continue to follow. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. Sharing is caring. Want to keep the momentum going? Check the show notes for my newest free resource. You can be sure it's most timely to help you take your next confident step. I'll meet you next Thursday for another dose of mindset and strategy tailored for the business and life you truly want. Remember, designing your victory is a choice. Start with one clear, purposeful action today.